Am I the asshole for naming my child behind my wife's back? So my wife and I, 27 female and 29 male, recently had a baby, a sweet baby girl, and an absolute ball of joy. We started discussing names a few months before she was born, but we kept getting into arguments because we couldn't come to an agreement. I'm a traditional man. I like traditional names with a rich history and a profound meaning. My wife, on the other hand, wants to name our child something unique, something literally no one else on the earth would think of. Some of her suggestions include Huhi, Joji, Yaba, and Buzza. Anyone can see that these names are absolutely ridiculous, and she will probably never land a respectable job. By the way, we're both Caucasian, so these aren't cultural names or anything. I suggested some names like Emilia, Ella, and Sophia, and she said those were too common. We put off the topic of names for a while, but naturally, after she was born, we started talking about it again. She insisted on the name Buzza, and I absolutely refused. I told her no one would take her seriously with a name like that, and that she was just pursuing the novelty of a unique name without thinking about what actually works for her. I saw that she was completely set on the name that she chose, and there was no way I could convince her otherwise. So the next morning, I went by myself to register our daughter's name, because I was worried my wife would go and do it first. I chose a really pretty name for her that wasn't too old-fashioned, and I thought my wife would be okay with it. But when I got home and told her, she was furious with me. She said I was an asshole, but I think she's a bigger asshole for giving her daughter a name that could ruin her life. So, am I the asshole?